Hi, everybody. My name is Jessica Loggins, and I am a brand ambassador for the family of brands with Stella and Dot. I have primarily been a Strictly Keep designer for over 4 years, and I love this opportunity, you guys. And so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about recruiting. I have some notes here, so forgive me if I'm looking off to the side. I don't have all of this memorized, but I absolutely love the idea of recruiting and just being able to change somebody's life. So, as you guys go into recruiting, if it's something that you're worried about or you're not sure you want to do, I want you guys to think about just several different things and see if any of this ignites some kind of fire or passion inside of you, okay? So the first is that recruiting is an honor, you guys. You have the opportunity to literally change somebody's life. That is my story, and that's why I love to share it. Is I was active duty Army for 4 years and almost 5 years, and whenever I had my son, God just laid it on my heart that I wanted to stay home with him, but I had to make some money, and I did not know what I was going to do. And of course, God in all His glory laid Keep Collective in my lap, and here I am 4 years later, still staying home with my kids, being able to bring in an income that I didn't even think was ever possible. I'm making like 4 times what I needed to make at that time. And it's just been an incredible journey. And so that is literally life changing for me. Every order, every design session, every new person that comes to our team is life changing. And so I want you guys to think about that. If someone needs a life change in their life, then share this opportunity with them. It's almost selfish to not share it, right? Because this is something to be celebrated, just like a basketball team. If someone gets selected for varsity or junior varsity or whatever, or is recruited to a college team, we're going to celebrate that, right? And so that's what I am. I'm recruiting people to my basketball team because this is amazing and this is going to change your life. And as you're thinking about whatever it is that you're doing, if you're in Stella and Dot Family of Brands or wherever you're at, is this a decision that you regret doing? Do you regret making this decision? I know I don't. I absolutely not. This has been incredible, right? And so give someone else the opportunity to say, I don't ever regret joining this company or doing this thing or whatever. Don't rob them of that, okay? So whenever we talk about being salesy or pushy, I want you guys to think this completely revolutionized my mind whenever it came to this, because a lot of times people say, I don't want to be salesy or I don't want to be pushy. And girlfriend, I don't want to be salesy or pushy either. I want to do things out of love for you, and that is what matters. What is your intent? Is your intent to change her life? Is your intent to bring joy to her life, to bring more income to her life, to celebrate her life? If that is your intent, then girl, you are doing just fine. You're doing just fine. How she receives that, that's up to her. That's not up to you. Your intent is what matters. And so if you take yourself out of the equation, then it's good. It's going to be good. Okay? So as you move into this, I think it's important that you realize that most people are going to say no. Okay? And they may say no repeated amount of times. But if she wants to say yes or no, that's her decision and not yours. So don't, like I said, don't rob her of that. Don't take away that opportunity for them. And think about when you're trying to figure out perspectives in your mind, think about your own life. I think that's probably the best starting point, the best launch pad for this is in my own life. For example, if someone doesn't want to work outside the home, like I didn't, I want to find them and help them be able to stay home with their kids if that's what they're wanting, or if they hate their job. Maybe it's got nothing to do with kids. Maybe they just hate their job, right? And they want to work from home and have a flexible income, or maybe they're drowning in debt. You guys, I know what debt feels like, and it is awful. I mean, it robs you of so much. It affects your marriage, it affects your motherhood, it affects your home, just in general, it affects your joy and your peace. And so I understand that. So if you know somebody that is drowning in debt or talks about it, then offer this opportunity to them. It's like an open-handed invitation. Here's a gift. This is a gift for you. And so I think that's really important. You know, and you can always ask them a question like, do you like jewelry, or do you like fashion, or do you like skincare or makeup? Because we can offer any of that to them, and they can share it with joy and love and excitement and knowing that it's making a difference in their life. So a couple of questions you can ask them besides do you like jewelry is, how much time do you think it takes? Like if that's an objection you receive, how much time do you think it takes? You can always answer them back, well, how much time do you have to make some extra money, right? I mean, that's a fun question. Or, you know, you can say, do you have an extra 5 hours a week? Or do you have an extra, 6 hours a week or whatever? Because it doesn't take a lot of time to make $200, $300, $400, $500 a month. Okay. Yeah, a couple of things to don't say. Don't say, do you want a job? Because nobody wants a job, right? Like, or an extra job. So just offer them something, like wait until you know what you're solving, I guess. So if you know they have an issue, like be a problem solver in their life. I absolutely love that idea. So, think about who's already in your business, who's already, shopping from you or supporting you. That's great places to start. Who loves telling stories, or who loves fashion, or who loves makeup. I mean, these are great places to start. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it, you guys. Just love what you do. Love what you do. And do not be afraid to share it. This is what I love to tell people is I love what I do, but I also love Jesus. I love my husband. I love my kids. I love a really cute pair of shoes, right? Like I love these things and I have no qualms about sharing it. And so I do the same thing with my business is I have no qualms about sharing it because I love it. And so don't be afraid to share what you love just because you happen to sell it. Don't be afraid of that. People need to see your joy, and they need to see your excitement, and they need to see that you love what you do, because they're going to want to love it too. And just share what's fun. Share the cool things you get to do with the money that you're making, or share the designs that you've made that have really tugged at your heartstrings. Share the friendships that you've made. Share you're happy, and people are going to want that happy too. So, all right, you guys, comment below if you have any questions. Please share this if you have anybody that is struggling with recruiting and needs some encouraging words to say. And let me know at all if you have any questions. Have a good day. Bye.